polar bear jokes. Those baby polar bear went up to its mother one day and said, "Mom, I've got a question." Mom said, Mother polar bear said, "Sure, go ahead, son. What's your question?" "I want to know if I'm really a polar bear." And Mama polar bear said, "That's an odd question. Of course you're a polar bear. I mean, I'm a polar bear. Your father's a polar bear. I mean, when both your parents are a polar bear, I mean, you have to be a polar bear." The polar bear said, "I just don't know, Mom." She said, "Well, if you don't believe me, let's go ahead and ask your father." So baby polar bear went around and found his dad and went up to his dad and said, "Dad, I gotta ask you a question." He said, "Sure. Am I really a polar bear?" "Father, well, that's an odd question, son. Of course you're a polar bear. I mean, my father's a polar bear. My mother, your grandmother, she's a polar bear. Your mother's parents are polar bears. Your mother's a polar bear. I'm a polar bear. You have to be a polar bear." Baby polar bear, "Geez, Dad, I'm just not convinced." Father said, "Well, why don't you ask your grandpa? He's wise. He knows these things. You can't believe your grandpa. You can't believe anybody." Baby polar bear, "Yeah, that's about right." So he went around and found his grandpa, and at this point, the word had gotten out from Dad and Mom to Grandpa. Baby polar bear was asking weird questions. Just the same, baby polar bear walked up to Grandpa and said, "Grandpa, can I ask you a question?" And Grandpa polar bear said, "Sure. What's your question?" "Grandpa, I really, really need to know. I asked Mom, I asked Dad, and they both said yes. I really need to know. Am I really a polar bear?" Grandpa said, Yes, you are indeed a polar bear. There's no doubt about it. You are 100% polar bear." "But why do you ask?" Baby polar bear, "I'm cold."